Welcome back to my channel, everyone. Today, I have a delicious pastry recipe for you. We're making sesame stick pastries and cute, puffy pastries. That's right, two kinds of pastries. Let's jump right into the details of this recipe. We start with 2 eggs, 1 cup of milk, a pinch of salt, and a teaspoon of olive oil. Now, 1 packet of baking powder, and another teaspoon of salt. Let's give that a whisk. Next, we'll add 4 cups of flour and mix it in. Keep mixing. Then, 2 more cups of milk. For the dough, we're taking it to the counter to knead it further. That's 4 cups of flour again. We're dividing our dough in half. Now, we're wetting 1/2 of the dough with milk. I've got sesame seeds in a wide serving plate. We're dipping this milk-moistened part into the sesame seeds, lightly flouring my hands here, and pressing it down nicely. Look at this. The sesame seeds are coating it beautifully all over. I'm taking it to my counter to roll it out nice and thin. This is such a fantastic recipe. You're going to love it. If you try this recipe, dust your rolling pin with a little flour so it doesn't stick. If you try my recipe, please leave your thoughts as a message or even just an emoji. I'd really appreciate the feedback. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. A little dusting of flour will make it so much easier to roll out, so it won't stick to your rolling pin. Let's stretch this out as thin as we possibly can. See, I've rolled out my dough. I want to show you the thickness too. It's super thin, folks. We don't want it too thick. I'm going to use a drinking glass. And right away, look, I'm cutting them with this glass. If you dip your glass in flour, like I have flour here beside me, dip it in flour and you'll cut them much more easily. And it won't stick to your glass either. So, let me share that little tip with you. And I'll keep cutting. After cutting, we can gather the leftover dough scraps and shape them again for baking. I'll grab my other dough now. Here's the other dough. See, I'm wetting this one with milk, just like the first. You can also make them without sesame seeds if you prefer, but they're incredibly delicious with sesame. I'll dip my hand in and press gently to help the sesame seeds stick to it. See, they're sticking on there. And now, lightly flouring my counter, I'm going to start rolling this out. I'm going to give this one a different shape. Let's flour it again, just to be sure it doesn't stick to the rolling pin. Instead of rolling it round, I tried to roll this dough out into a rectangular shape. And now, using a pizza cutter or a knife, I'm cutting it into strips. And then I'll cut them in half again. I've put my frying pan on the stove. After adding 1 cup of vegetable oil, I heated the oil nicely. Into the hot oil, I'm adding the round pastries I made earlier. I'm adding them until the pan is nicely filled. The ones that are browning, I'm flipping them. The browned ones, I'm taking them to my serving plate, which I've lined with paper towels. And I'm adding new ones to the pan. Now, I'm adding the pastries I cut into strips into the pan. This way, you get 2 types of pastries, and you can make them however you like. This was just a suggestion from me. And of course, you can make them your own way. Flipping the ones that are browning. And in this manner, I fry them all up. Let's keep the heat at medium. And there you have it. Our pastries are ready to serve. Here are my stick pastries. And on this other side, I want to show you my adorable puffy pastry.